Dear brothers and sisters, in historical moments, outstanding individuals elevated the spirits of people and nations to a pedestal. Mickiewicz's actions at the Collège de France, his lectures on Slavic literature, were on attempts, poetic, scientific, existential, with mysterious and profoundly important consequences. The Paris lectures of 1841 to 44 were Mickiewicz's attack on everything made with his entire being. Adam Mickiewicz decided that in the lecture hall made with lecture hall of Parisian University, he would achieve three modest goals. He would renew Christianity, transform poetry into a new dramatic state of concentration, and that is into a truly Christian way of being. After all, Christ was a poet, and in the process liberate Poland, France, and Europe from the bondage of selfishness. There was a task of Mickiewicz. Unfortunately, 100 years later, brother kills brother again. His time during the dark night of the Nazi occupation of Poland, the Polish poet expressed his experiences in Lublin in September 1939. I would like to include his poem here in my poem about autumn, which I dedicated to Aunt Ucja. A head that turns grey and shines like a candlestick when silver strands of wind fly, I carry it through the days, through the streets, swallow Twitter on the river banks. It's not much to go, that to walk like this, to watch scenes, dreams, festivals, shattered synagogue windows, flames swallowing fig sheep robes, the flame of love, nakedness, to listen to the roar of hungry peoples, and this is a different voice than the cry of hungry people. The evening of this world is descending, nostrils smell the red milking from the hot flood. We will ask each other who is who, multiplied miraculously on all of us. I will shoot myself and die many times, me clinging to the furrow with a plow, me a jurist by my folios, choked by the gas cry, me sleeping among the buttercups, and the child in the living torch, and the bombs hit in the stalls, and the hand arsonist, me a block cross on the list, and oh, the harvest of roar and brilliance will the winding river of brotherly blood have time to rust away before the columns of the capitals rise above me again? Now, as the day dawns, I tell my aunt in the night is over, and disappearing, the moon serene slowly sets over the canals. September is so fresh on this flat land. The meadows as green as the valleys of the south of in spring. I left my friends, I hid my heart deep within all the old walls, to remember you in solitude. You are further than the moon. Now, when the day rises and horses beat their hoofs on the cobblestones, I hope you remember that, Auntie. He with whom I walked, you said, hand in hand, kicking leathery chestnuts leaves, 55 years ago, appeared before me with a restless face, pale, almost unrecognizable, uncertain, lame. He whom I don't remember, you'd talk, laughing loudly, but I see him smiling, wept on my shoulder. He who seemed to always take only, not give, whose memory I couldn't forget for a long time, remembered everything I had long forgotten. I remember you once you said, the rowan is turning red. It's almost a sign of autumn. Sentenced to the grayness, the sadness of existence, I tell you like a poet. Poem to my aunt, to memory of my aunt. There will be no nations because there is no humanity. Why do I write? Dear brothers and sisters, I don't sit in an ivory tower waiting for the muse. I write because I have a drawer full of ideas. We humble people, simple people, no Superman or giants. We ask God for a different power, a different path to greatness. Ignite the clouds above us into a blaze. Strike our hearts with a golden bell. Open Poland, all world to us. As with lightning you open the cloudy sky. Let us clear our ancestral home, as much from our ashes and holy ruins, as from our sins, our damned sins. Let it be poor, but pure, our home raised from the cemetery. I carried the weight of life like a coffin on my back, and still I decorated it with flowers and called it hope. Word is more than a view. It's a daily horizon. Wake up to the water, dive into the pool, ride, park and relax with everything you need right here. The world is the perfect place to discover wonderful trials full of interesting challenges and surprising beauty. A holiday in the world is the perfect time to breathe deeply and leave all worries behind. Choose the strength and energy in this autumn You can draw from open spaces and incredible views. It's important to know how to give yourself time. I wish you happy walks. I wanted a perfect ending. I've learned the hard way that some poems don't rhyme and some stories don't have a clear beginning, middle, and end. Life is about not knowing, about changing, seizing the moment, and making the most of it, not knowing what will happen next. I have no right to live. There are lights that can only be seen at sunset, and surprises riding around the bend of the next approach. Brothers, sisters, this fall awaken your your sense of adventure. The journey, the mountain of adventures, means much more than just the natural environment. It is a landscape, it is home. Walking is free, gratitude is free, being kind is free, calling a friend is free, hugging someone is free, meditating is free, grounding in grass is free, watching the sunset is free, taking deep breaths is free, spending time in nature is free, sunlight in the morning is free, the most healing things in life are free. Do what you gotta do. Let today be the day you love yourself enough to no longer just dream of a better life. Let it be the day you act upon it. I wanted to make holidays even more magical. Every building has a story waiting to be told. We can build, for example, the underground city on Mars to avoid harmful radiation on Mars surface. We can visit entire world, discover hidden side of Veneto on two wheels, our scenic cycling route, Greenway, takes you through serene rivers and charming villages. I wish everyone I've met on my journey nothing but peace and love, whether, whether we separated on good, bad, or indifferent terms. I wish you well. I wish you success. May you find what you're looking for.